put this shit up on the bruh. Tell these niggas how we gotta go. I'ma really play these niggas on the bruh. On the bruh. Nigga putting them on the broadcast. I don't care about the broadcast. Tell the niggas how I'm about to go ahead and pick my Eagles and we will last. Yeah, nigga got the willpower just to go ahead and really kill ass. This is why we gotta go ahead and really burn these niggas and we will ass. On these niggas fucking faces cause we fucking disrespectful fucking assholes. Eagle status, yeah we fly high. So
to
good.
start things out.
Tell the niggas how we really go. I don't care, be that Billy Goat. Every single time, knowing how I take your girl, sick down my same throat. Yeah, Nick, nah. Ah shit. Ah shit. The broadcast, I tell him bruh. That broadcast, I'm with my bruh.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
That's why you fly the ball.
So that'll back him up 5.
Defense. Okay, let's get it.
After the penalty, it's Davis. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now it's Davis. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now he's going to just try to go for the 4th and 16. This nigga's crazy. He don't know about my fucking 16. I go to kill him with every ball, for every yard. I don't give a fuck, and I never go and disregard anything that niggas is saying. I load and start to spraying.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Eagles started flying high, really spraying.
52, watch 52. 52's the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
I don't think you know it, man. About to have y'all niggas in the seats catching. How y'all niggas in the soup kitchen?
No, check that. We want Mike 52 right here.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Nah, B. Nah, B. Ain't gonna be none of that, B. Ain't gonna be on my broadcast trying to shine, B. Ain't gonna be on my broadcast trying to shine, B. Nah, B.
2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Ain't on my broad. Ain't gonna be on my broad.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
He can't hang. He's not going to get up.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
Number 53, Mike 53.
This is the mind.
And let's get this shit
This is
down.
the time. The niggas really good at for them people. One to go and really fine.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Watch the twins. 18.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. He's going to wind up and air it out. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface, but I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call.
Until I had to show he's lame, man. Yeah, you see the game. You see what we doing out here. You see the flame. You know how my Eagles do it. We follow the drain. You know what I mean? Got my puppy watching all this. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. Got my puppy watching all this. We ain't playing. I know you watching Pup. My Pup head.
But they don't care about the situation. They think that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunk of yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Here's Wentz to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 49-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, 18.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. No score after one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit. 3rd down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the 1st down.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. He's going to let this one go deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
It's all good.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, babe.
Try the right side with Howard. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
I can't hear you. Why are you talking so loud?
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Bears take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, first down. And opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. And that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, it's Davis, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Trubisky now off the bootleg to Gabriel, middle of the field, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They run. This is Cohen. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
It sound like them Eagles out there getting their ass whipped. That's good for them Eagles. That's motherfucker good for them Eagles.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Flowers for Daisy. Huh?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you used the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Now wins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Charles, before the game, you and I were looking at the still undefeated teams in the league. And Detroit's technically won at 2-0-1. But let's look at the 3-0 teams. The Bills, Patriots, Chiefs, Cowboys, Rams, 49ers, and Packers. I'm guessing if I ask you who would lose first, you might say Buffalo because they play New England this weekend.
I think you're right about that because that's what you look at. What's the schedule tell us? We know the 49ers are safe because they got an open week coming, so they should be okay on that one. But you would say Buffalo, even though they're at home, New England gets them. But as a wild card, putting them on upset alert. Green Bay on Thursday night with a desperate Philadelphia team coming in. You know, you got to be really careful with that, despite the fact Green Bay's defense has been so impressive in the early going.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deep.
Can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something that can pop something big to knock them back on their heels.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Damn, yo. This should have been a touchdown. This drive should have been a touchdown drive. Yeah, fuck that all up. This is stupid ass over there, nigga.
That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
Yo, you back?
Yeah.
All right, back. Hold on real quick. I got my brother on the phone. Hold on real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, my bad. Let me know when you're ready, too, yo. My game,
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense,
you know what? I just might take one more drinky drink just cause. This motherfucker got the motherfucking Bears. And you trying to scare my motherfucking Eagles out the woods. Fuck that. I'm trying to tell you something. So you're on your way to Costco right now?
No. I came out to smoke because I gave it out that takes the cigarette, so I had to grab my car. There's only 12 in there, so.
Oh, no doubt.
I had to grab a pack of cigarettes, I had to grab and one more lunch bag thing. Then I'm going to bring them inside and show Daisy what goes in the bags, and it's only
she said the flowers for Daisy. I'm sorry, it's just that commercial that's kind of stuck on my head every time I hear her name. Yeah. Yeah. That shit. Every time I hear her name, I think of that shit. I'm gonna try not to say that.
But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
So, all right, well, it sounds like you're getting shit done now, so that's what's up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Right.
Here's Trubisky.
Give me that shit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know
your boy just
the
got
best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker.
Do you have to get a lot of shit from Costco
now?
Come on.
Fine.
What else is there left to get?
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They're actually grilling and shit? What kind of burgers though? They're beef burgers?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They try again with Cohen. That 2nd down run a big help as 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. They'll try to run forward with Cohen. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chain.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker will be.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys.
What?
He's got a man.
What?
Complete.
On 2 people?
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter.
That's not really good to my play, but that's bullshit. 2 niggas on him, and you put it. Stop playing with it. Stop playing with it.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's Davis on the counter.
Look at this nigga. How's he running like this?
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
We're going to do this.
Check. Alert.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
And
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
How's he going to come on my chat and got me?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Good nerves.
They run the counter. Davis. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Again, it's Davis. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
They acting like they got fucking John McCoy back there. Baby Barry. Call that nigga Baby Barry.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Niggas is wildin'.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down.
Wow. And he got it.
It's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton.
I knew I shouldn't pick
Trey
that
Burton there to make
First
the
time I ever
grab.
did that play,
As
the
they
back
can
up
now
on that
even
shit.
this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point.
That was my fault. I shouldn't have did that play. And it was 4th down. I could have
And
stopped
no
it.
sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Even shit that these niggas haven't seen. These niggas had them wings. My niggas on the scheme. I got my niggas on the team like.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
On first down, Cohen.
Damn, man.
The corner, Ronald Darby, comes up to get him.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Fuck.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
57 Mike 57.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bears have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
These niggas are catching on. 2 of my niggas, though. All right. Not just 1.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. Throwing his Wentz. Buying time to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw his Wentz. He's going to let it fly.
Look, always.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
It's another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
How did the ball pop up like that? But he can catch it on 2 of my niggas in crazy coverage.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Wentz going to go on 4th down, eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
This is crazy, man. Cheating for this motherfucker, yo.
Shut up! 180! Check 53, record!
They go play action. Trubisky.
Right.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there.
When they called that a fumble on Macklin on Sunday. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. I mean, not Macklin, fucking Alshon, Nelson Aguilar and shit.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Like the same shit.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Davis. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hate losing these niggas in the right match, yo. This is annoying as fuck. Especially when they cheating for these motherfuckers, like.
Come on! 180! Mike. Watch the run!
This is Cohen. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. His longest run of the game right there, and a pretty good time for it. A huge 3rd down conversion late.
Love the mindset. Love the way he flipped the switch. Late in the game, needed a big run, and helped produce it with great leverage from the offensive line. But you also know what happens, too. The defense stacks the line. So if you can break through that first barrier, there's usually plenty of room to run.
They come out here in the eye. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 4 yards out as the Bears push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2. Now a toss coming right side. It's Cohen, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bears on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
She's waiting on that invite on that.
Now Trubisky to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Real quick, I'm just trying to eat this half a sub. I'm on fucking antibiotics and shit right now. I had to fucking go to the damn dentist and shit yesterday. My crown fucking cracked, but it fell off. As soon as the shit fell off, I was eating something and the shit pulled my fucking filling out. That shit fucked my shit all up. So I fucking woke up the next day, my fucking face was all swollen and shit. I was like, fuck this shit.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
I don't give a fuck about this shit. Let me try to make sure I eat this shit real quick.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base.
Catching in all types of crazy ass cover. That's just G though. I guess that's just how it's supposed to be though. Eat this. Shouldn't take like 2 seconds.
And now again. The play clock's going to run out on him. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Game's over. 10 seconds, bro. What the fuck?
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Wentz. Ha-ha Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
Okay. I know once I eat this.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
How your league going?
Shit, it's gone. Fine. Same old shit, just a different day.
What? Niggas not playing their games and stuff?
No, niggas is. No, niggas is playing their games, but dang. Some of the not so great teams is nobody want them hoes. Nobody want to play with the Dolphins.
How many people you got in there?
26, I think, 27, something like that.
And y'all all on that text and shit?
On Discord, yeah. Yeah, I don't do the group meet shit anymore. I just do Discord. A lot more shit on Discord.
Like what?
Well, a lot more shit you could do. Like, I can set up a motherfucking, like, I got a channel set up for broadcast where games of the week or any nigga that's playing, you want to broadcast his game, he put it up in that shit. Motherfuckers from the league to watch. The channel for scheduling instead of like a general overall, like GroupMe was just one chat. So the only way outside of that you would contact your opponent, you can direct message them. In Discord you can direct message, but I also got a specific channel just for niggas to set up their game. Shit.
What's that, an app you downloaded?
Yeah. It's an app you download to your phone, you create the account, and shit in there. A lot of leagues use it. They either use that, the Facebook chat, band, or GroupMe. It's just a lot easier than putting a bunch of niggas in the league and then thinking that niggas is gonna just take responsibility and message a lot of the niggas to his PlayStation Network, man. Niggas ain't gonna do that shit. Some motherfuckers is lazy as fuck.
Yeah, I like it though. forgot about this. Sign up for the play one game. Don't play that game. You see them all playing rank matches and everybody else.
Yep.
Turkey sandwich, turkey sub, like that's so place around here. What is up? That's why that nigga beat me because I was trying to rush the youth. Doing whatever. Now? And I'm about to smoke a bowl. About to go down. It's about to go down. That one day in the riot, did you get first place?
Hell yeah.
Right.
Took that up. Niggas was close, but shit. I don't know. I think by like wave 20, I pulled ahead by like damn near 5 million. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it.
That was your first time winning, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got that title?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's more than one, too. You win another 5 times, you get diamonds. Another 5 times, you get more diamonds. Get on that. If you go to achievements, they show you. That's why everybody's still going all crazy hard. Going that and the world boss.
Yeah, I ain't do world boss yet. I ain't get number 1 in that yet. I'm sure eventually I get it.
Once you get number 1 in that, you get this thing called boss color. You get the title boss color. So even after that, there's still another one to get. So you gotta get like 50 wins in that shit. that? Oh, my God, calling back. What up, man? Who that lady? Right. Yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of weird anyway that she had to take it when it's not even her fucking fault. You know? It's like they're trying to blame her. Yeah, but she's in her car. Yeah. A lot of that shit online, but it's funny. Right. Yeah, at least she's not pregnant. That's crazy. As a counselor? Yeah, she's no counselor. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might toss the ball, but this is no game. Okay.
I mean, yeah, that should be annoying as fuck. Yeah, there's no perks or anything. Yeah, but your job title is a bit different than hers, so. That's the only reason why she's getting paid more, because she's been there longer. Your job title was above her. You're like a fucking boss, so. Alright. So, don't worry about it. You'll be alright. Niggas get clapped every day, B. They be alright. Girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. TMI. What now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul. Just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest. No recess in my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the meals got tentacles. Half the Emirates in a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. So I know what they figure. They don't even gotta say it. No, they thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to obey it. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Yeah, he Jersey short her ass. So her ass to chill the fuck out. Bitch nigga do bitch things. With the gang, we ball out and kick it tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like it's alright, so what are you doing now?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Move.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Oh, shit.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Can't they still get it from the walk?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's
Throwing now is Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick-6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0.
Right.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's Carr to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
If I had to.
Let's go one more.
Yeah, like every other day.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
You know what I mean? You know what that.
Now a first carry for Isaiah Crowell. About 3 yards there to the 27.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
What the fuck?
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
I didn't see the impossible. But you didn't put a...
From the gun, it's Carr. It's caught. Nelson. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I know he's probably in the lingerie basket.
Winston, the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On the delay, it's Howard. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
You are a speakerphone, and I am on the mic, so watch what you say, please. I'm letting you know.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Lady, stop. There's nobody.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running from the gun with Howard. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the 2nd half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the 1st half. Maybe not so much in the 2nd half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, so that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Let's go.
At their own 23-yard line.
As she grows, she get even more aggressive for certain situations.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way, just reached up and pulled it in, had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They run it with Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Carr now to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
The shit is bullshit.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the 14-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Check! Check 53, right? Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Everybody feel like a winner. They feel good inside. Getting a gift card, nevertheless.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this all the way up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. On first down, it's Howard. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. He saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
From the 17, Carr. This is caught. It's Ryan Graham. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, we got Mike. Mike 53. Come on, baby. Hey, exit. Check. 53.
Shotgun now for Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You know why.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we'll resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
You get your good start. You go get your good start.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this this is going to wind up incomplete.
Stop trying to catch
the coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Man, what that man going to do to me?
Now Wentz on third down. Now this is caught by Jackson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the give, running right is Howard. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Wentz. In heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
I will take that all day to Sean Jackson. It's a stupid ass man. You don't tell you about that dumb shit.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set.
You tell you about that dumb shit to Sean?
Don't the wrong door
fuck out of here.
And running into your
you ain't gonna go straight.
Instead of running out onto the field.
Okay, yoink.
For that one.
So stupid ass out of here, dummy.
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
The Raiders. The Raiders.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
Right over all that bullshit.
Inside the 20
right over all that bullshit.
14 yards is the pickup there.
That's what I'm doing. Slinging that there.
Out there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside and break it inside. Really well-run route.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
When I watch plays like that, I give a lot of thanks that my DNA did not make me an offensive tackle, because that is a very difficult job, to hold your block against a really good defensive end and hang on to it so your runner can get to the edge and do it without holding. I don't know that that's really possible for very many people.
It's the little one.
Carr going to go on 4th down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
You're just going to go ahead and pick the feathers off these motherfuckers. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pick the feather off these motherfuckers. Pluck, pluck.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Give her $1.
Slam. No. Tighten up.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Technically, you fucking your shit up. Up their shit up.
And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. They come up in an offset eye. Well, they held them out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brattle.
I'm playing my boy Young.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Yo, he was about to have a touchdown, son. Yeah, we don't give a fuck about all that. Yeah, I do feel it, like, yo, this shit was mad funny. Like, I haven't had any headaches because I just kept taking the Advil and shit, though. Like, I still feel it, but I took, like, 2 more shots. I ain't gonna front, like. Just because I ain't really fucking one, I've been on here wild.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's get this.
Yeah. And then I smoked the bowl. Well, I'm smoking the bowl right now. So I'm pretty lit.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Kick in, but it's at a weaker context, so it's not that strong as it was before.
Hang in there now. Hang in.
They go with Howard again. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to land with a 3rd and 11 situation.
I have myself. I ate half of it. Yeah, that's what I had.
Wentz now to throw. Going up top. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Let's go, Joseph.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the defense.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter if it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Get that cover.
So you're still in Costco? Oh, what? I'm like, yo, that Costco quiet as hell. Dang.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I mean, because I know I said most people don't look about the catalog and shit.
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Howard. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. On 3rd and goal, Howard. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Elliott puts this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I need that, too. Damn.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Caught left side, Williams. 23 yards, the final tally. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Carr. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On 1st down, Jacobs. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
To throw his car. The pass complete to Ryan Graham. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Keep it up. Keep it up. Show it up. Show it up.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete.
Come on, where's the reaction time to my computer? Come on, CPU, kick that.
These are the spots, this stage of the game where KiZz has speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well
out here just throwing up prayers and shit. Come on, fellas. Get that bullshit, bro.
Allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Back to throw, Wentz. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dive the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one here on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
Defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. And even 50 yards.
Oh, shit.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone. Inside the 10. That's tough. Trying to draw the final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. It's not FIFA soccer, right? You get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
Man. Woo! Woo!
They cheated like come on. That should have been a touchdown. The other
Good tackle, Riley. Woo! Man. Riley, you saved the game right there. After opening up the game with a pick
for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Garden. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nigga, what?
The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
Oh, man. Car just out there spinning that thing. Boom. Strikes. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Another invite.
Nigga, car like, what, bitch? Boom. Oh. Why they got to be so greasy? Oh. Why they got to be so greasy? Breathe. That's what we do. The streak continues. Yep. The streak continues. About to whoop their ass at me. About to be easy with me. The motherfuckers never know what they do. Smack, smack. What they do. Slap it, slap. Slap it. Slap it, slap. Damn. Slap it, slap. Oh shit. Slap it, slap. Damn. These niggas, I mean, these niggas is no different from the Cowboys, man. Y'all niggas got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 niggas on your fucking team with goddamn icons underneath them. Man, fuck them icons. Raiders in the clutch, bitch. My nigga Carr be throwing straight strikes. This nigga shouldn't even be in Madden. This old trash ass game. Madden is straight horse shit. I'm out here throwing fucking perfect dimes. That one motherfucking interception I threw, this nigga my receiver wasn't even in the area, but they threw the ball where he was supposed to be at the end of his route, and this nigga got an interception. What the fuck? Man, hell no. We had 2 takeaways. Y'all niggas had 4 picks. No excuses. No, and you ran back a pick.
EA Sports
and we kept that sorry ass offense off the board. That's what we do. We rate it. We rate it. When you come to Oakland, you get thrown the chain. Start moving the dirt. We in the dirt round this bitch. Raiders, we back out here. Y'all niggas know what to do. Y'all niggas know what to do. Shit, we rather be on defense first, baby. They keep putting us on offense first, baby. Fuck it. I'm going down the field, striking on that.
This is taking about 7 yards deep.
What up, though? Stop trying to hit, Skip.
To about the 19-yard
Shit
line.
trash. Shit straight trash. Stop trying to hit, Skip. Stop trying to hit, Skip. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, you know what I mean? Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, you know what I mean? Shit, get Jacobs 200 yards rushing right now. You don't want to give me what I want on the ground? Fuck it, I'm gonna take it. Nah. I'm gonna take it. Oh yeah, y'all niggas know what to do.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
Let me get that. Look at that. Look at that. I gotta wait. I gotta wait for these niggas to open up holes, baby. Come on, baby. Open them shits up soon. You saying take flight on this sorry ass defense. Niggas ain't fucking with us. Huh?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a
literally jumping out the sky, over jumping routes because of the patches by EA. Sorry ass shit. Look at that shit. Look at that. The motherfucking computer was ready to jump.
Yeah, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense.
Come on, man. Come on, EA.
What
is this bullshit? What is this, Madden 19 all over again? Goddamn, Madden 25 in this bitch?
This is
That's what it's looking like.
6. Now Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Grant.
Strike.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Throw them strike. Throw them
They get
strikes
6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Shit, these niggas ain't here. Up. Yeah, line up.
On first down, Jacobs.
Oh, damn, I damn near peeled off that. Come on.
2nd and 8.
Shit, come on, let me get what
There wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
See what I'm saying?
Great job defensively. I think he was trying
ladies
to
and
go
gentlemen,
for progressions.
that's how
Find someone to
you
get rid of the football
know
before
this
he knew he
game
was
is
on his
fucked
back.
up.
So that just brings us right back to
That's
what
how
you
you
said
know
in the
right
beginning.
there.
A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
I probably shouldn't have thrown that off my back foot.
Shot right near midfield
But
at
I
the
was trying to say
line.
it, but I couldn't say it.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
What, for you,
My bad.
Go. Watch it. Set.
First carry down for Jordan. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Vontez Burfict, the one to get him down.
2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 49-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away. And
come on, computer. Where's the reaction time, baby? Come up there and did that bullshit, bro.
The turnover put him in great field position.
Yo,
they don't want to
tripping.
squander it with 3rd down coming
I do not want my man right
You
there.
know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Wentz. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
One thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him
Way to come out there and make sure they don't get no goddamn points off
He
the
is a
turnover.
darn good big
Oh,
receiver.
big ass
Unfortunately,
pig.
that time
Got
didn't
me
work
throwing
out.
off
Nice
my
job
back foot and
defensively.
shit. Dirty bitches. Dirty bitches. Madden is full of dirty bitches.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They got them D-Red.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points.
That man literally
So
stopped Ryan from running his full fucking route.
Will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them
You know
the
what I'm saying? Like,
From
I
up near
mean,
the 40 now after the big
man,
play
fuck
to start. Here's another
You do
1st
need
and
this.
10.
It's over.
Jacobs now And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Niggas out here passing interference.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Come on,
and that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Down. 185. Check. 637. Let's go.
Now a play fake. Carr. And that will be incomplete.
Where the fuck is the PI?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
No pick.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust
no
football
fucking
anymore.
pick. Come on, man. Isn't the reaction time supposed to affect everybody?
Because if
Look at this
it's
shit.
up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Bitch, you don't get no passes on
the timing is everything. Fuck wrong with your big sorry ass. He tried to drive that football
sit the fuck down, old man. You got a Super Bowl ring. You'll never be in the Hall of Fame. But sit your sorry ass on the sideline.
This one's going the other way.
Out here fucking around. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. We ain't let that shit ride. Fuck wrong with you? We ain't let that shit ride, bitch.
Jacobs. And he'll have a gain of 3.
I mean, what you thinking about? You just think you gonna get that little stupid diggy dig bullshit on us? Fuck out of here. You ain't getting shit. You ain't getting shit deep. You ain't getting shit short. Throw it short, the motherfucker. I see bitch ass. What's his bitch ass name? I see bitch ass Deshaun Jackson cut short inside the motherfucking field. I'm on his ass myself. Alshon Jeffrey, you sorry as fuck. So I'm gonna let the computer handle up on your big ass. And Zach Ertz, we don't even give a fuck about it. I mean, neither does the Eagles offense, to be honest.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down and 6.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
What now?
On 3rd down, Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Go on, later one. Check 37. Check 37.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Here's Jacobs. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Check. 29. 29. 53. Right Monday down.
On third down, Jacobs. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Not today, you are. Not today. 93. 93.
Carr to throw for it on fourth down. It's complete to Graham. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal.
Down. 180. Check 53.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Curtis Riley, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
It's down. White. Come to work.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Right now.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the 39, Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Okay, I got a quick tangent for us here, Charles. Let's look at the teams that have not yet won in the NFL. The 0-3 teams, the Jets, Dolphins, Bengals, Steelers, and Broncos. Who do you think is the first to get off the schneid?
Well, when you look at it, who has the open week? Who's safe? The Jets?
The Jets, yeah, they don't play anybody, so they're not going to win this week.
I think the Bengals and Steelers, they play each other.
Yep.
So I think the Steelers beat the Bengals and get off the schneid. They're the team that I'm looking at closest and having the best opportunity to get it done.
How about Denver hosting Jacksonville? A possibility there for the Broncos, right?
Definitely a possibility, but I like the way that Jacksonville comes into this game. A big win on Thursday night at home against Tennessee and riding their hot rookie quarterback, Gardner Minshew. And their defense look ferocious again.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing his Wentz. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Shit, all that bumping y'all niggas doing up.
And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Eye, remember?
You hear me laughing, partner? I'm not laughing at the situation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just get yourself into a rut.
Shit, we out there shoving and bumping niggas off they motherfucking routes. I mean, I'm not even controlling a safety or a line. I mean, that play, I was on the lineman, but I'm not controlling them niggas bumping the shit out the motherfucking wide receivers. Shit, but yeah, fuck it. They ain't gonna call pass interference. Yep, computer, you know what to do. Yeah, you know what to do, computer. You know what to do. Bump the shit out them niggas. Fuck it. Shit, they ain't calling it for us. So hell no, y'all better not call it for these motherfuckers.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's great. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That
throw these
one goes for
strikes on them
24
yards.
yards.
Motherfucker Eagles ain't about to do shit to us, man. Fuck streak continues on these niggas. Strike. Shit, fuck the picks. I can throw 4-5 picks, still win the game, baby. Defense. Right.
On first down, it's Jacobs. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Block out there. Do your thing, baby.
3, 2nd down.
You got blocked, baby.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good.
Hell no, you ain't about to do shit, man. We do whatever we want. We got a minute left. Motherfucker 3 timeouts to do whatever we want out there, man.
I would say they've contained him very well.
That niggas ain't stopping us. That niggas better sit the fuck down. Yeah, calm down, fam. What the fuck?
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Let's take that timeout.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
They take that motherfucker timeout of there, motherfucker. Timeout of this motherfucker. Take the timeout on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we out here. We out here. Do whatever we need. And I mean, you. Oh shit, no. You just gonna disrespect Grant like that?
Into the red zone. It's called. Nowhere to escape.
Run it back. Hurry up.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Can't get that pass off to him. He's wide open.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Since I see they on some bullshit, I got it. I got one timeout left.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
that timeout, too.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Shift. Slam. 694. Check. 53's mine.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Looking deep downfield. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got back in the closing stages of the first half.
Grant, back of the end zone. Look at this. Look at the mugging. Look at the mugging. That's all right. That's all right.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before half for Wentz. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
2-3 sacks. Come on. 2-3 sacks, nigga? What? Same goddamn bullshit cover? Same nigga getting in?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Straight out cheap.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this in intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Now a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. And he gives us just shy of 40 down at the 39. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Riley.
What up, though? We came out here. What up, though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, I'll do that right there.
Out of the gun, this is Howard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Carry over from the first half. That defensive line continues to control the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're actually playing the game in the offense's backfield. They're taking those offensive linemen and pushing them back towards the quarterback and towards the runners. I still don't think, though, that you abandon the running game totally, because if you do, you're asking for a lot more hits on your QB.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big.
And the Raiders have got him. Cleveland Farrell. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Throw some more shit like that. Watch that shit get picked up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That trash
you see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
From the gun on third down. Wentz. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Lefty, lefty. Undercook, undercook, undercook. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Push. We got this. Check.
Wentz to throw for it on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Second and 5 now. Wentz. Pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Cleveland Farrell picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Eagles coming up here on a third and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Sit the fuck down.
Maurice Hurst, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
Sit the fuck down.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on fourth down. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Whoop. No
and this one's going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Hey, fellas.
A dozen
let this be the second game. They offense don't get on the goddamn board.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right,
partner? Fuck that. We ain't letting them get on the board. Fuck you,
make the tackle. Right?
Let's
no
go.
big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Come on, man.
What does that mean? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that part. I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
3-7, baby. Let's go. These Raiders, we out here.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On second and 11 now. Carr. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this third quarter of play.
This bitch all fucked up. Right, niggas is out there able to make all types of...
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Carr. Bryant over the middle by Graham. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 44-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Doing whatever he want, when he want, how he want to do it, man. Being inspiring to the league.
They'll run on first down. Jacobs.
Fuck. Man, come on,
Solid
bro.
run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Come on, bro.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage.
I
Work
know
on
that touchdown
clock. See if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Yo, keep these big niggas up off
What
me,
are they going
man.
to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Let's get it.
Man, that wasn't forward progress, though.
53's the mark. Get him. Get him. Get him. Check 31. Check 31. Check.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Motherfucking defensive mongrel on the defensive line. Fuck out of here. Fuck that front 7. Niggas ain't shit. We out here.
On first down, it's Jacobs. This will be
Man, they
stopped
ass
about
down.
2
That's what we
yards
do.
shy of the
Yeah,
marker.
motherfucker,
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
You tell them niggas put
Offensively,
your
with
hands
the
down
lead,
because
you
it's the
want to run the
man
ball,
down.
keep the clock going, but
You
you
fan.
also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and
You-
not come back
you a
on your
fan now.
heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices
RPO
we've watched
on
where they
goal
have
line.
that tempo period to go over things
RPO
just
on the
like
1 yard
this,
line.
where they
Yep.
describe the
We running it
scenario,
again.
tell you what they're looking
we
for,
running it again.
and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much
Fuck
time on
off
the
of me.
clock.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak,
Hell yeah.
defensively.
Deflating
They're taking
their
their
ass.
will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter
that's
blocking
why.
downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
That's why.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, my God. Come on, man.
Yeah, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard
You see the defensive
line.
reaction time? Like, nigga jumped out the sky.
There in a tight
Come on,
game
man.
in
Why I
the
don't get that fake
All you
ass
talk
shit?
about is taking care of the
Pay for
football,
that.
and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is
Look,
open for the
a
opposition.
diving
Just in general, when you're
360
passing in the fourth quarter with a
interception?
lead, no matter
Really?
what point, you
Defense,
gotta
y'all
be
know what
super
to do.
careful.
Got to be careful, and
Fucking
sometimes
bullshit.
you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll begin the drive with Howard.
Stupid ass
And he's
down.
going to lose yardage
ain't
here.
playing
Back
that
to
horse
his
shit.
own
Fuck outta
18. It's a loss of 4 there,
Sitting
bringing
there
up
fucking
2nd
cheating the shit
down.
out of us.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside
we'll go ahead and
and
take
just
it
try
out
and
on
ram
that
his
ass.
way forward and get what he can.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's a throw right side,
Damn.
taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Thank you.
And he knocks the
Way
ball
to play that
away and it
one-handed,
falls
baby.
incomplete.
Way
It
to
was the
play
free
that
safety,
one-handed,
Lamarcus
baby.
Joyner that time, able to make
Way
the
to
play.
put that one hand on
This
that baby.
secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And
I'll
the
take that.
pressure there as it's intercepted.
Yep, he actually defense right there, Conley. Yep, jump out the sky just like Malcolm did. Take that fake shit. Fuck out of here. Down, Deshaun Jackson, whoever the fuck that sorry ass man is. Shit, yep, that's right. Get that shit. Yep, get up there and get it. Yep, sit down. Stupid. Sit your dumb ass down, stupid.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And this
four
game
picks
not
apiece.
quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
It been over for you niggas, man. Man, it been over for you niggas, man. I'm just letting you know it been over for you. Y'all niggas can't.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. We'll likely put an end to this thing.
We don't play that shit.
Carr gonna look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Lamarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Carr gives to Rashard. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
That's it, baby.
Never know. Niggas will get a fumble.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football. Low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
Shit, I'll be on for a bit.
Crib, take a quick shower, and we good.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA.